Hi, my name is Nyree. Stick around if you want to know what some of the more common behaviours are for adopted and actually fostered children. So the first one that I'm going to say to you is probably the one that I think is most significant in our lives with our adopted sons is control, a high element of control. If they've had lots of moves, lots of trauma, I know every adopted child has, but depending on their background, control is a big thing. And of course that makes it really hard to parent because you're trying to put what you want in place, but actually they're trying to fight against that, not because they don't agree with it, because they want to control the whole situation. My second point would be that many adopted children have poor sleep. Now this might only last for a short amount of time when they come to you, or it might last for a very long time. And poor sleep is common in fostered and adopted children. Disruption in different homes, perhaps things happening at night time. There can be many reasons why this happens. The next common behaviour I would say is poor eating habits. They may be the type that haven't experienced lots of different types of food and therefore textures and tastes that are new to them, or it may be that they've been neglected and they haven't had enough food. Either way, you may have a child that's either a fussy eater or a child that gorges on their food. Another common behaviour from my experience is children wanting to stay very close to you, and actually that can feel quite claustrophobic when they are there all the time and they don't want to give you any extra time for yourself. And this would be common to feel like you have a little shadow behind you, constantly wanting to know where you are and wanting to know what you do. And actually, you know, our sons are 11 and 12 and they still can be like that when they're in the home. More common than people realise is actually aggression, turning to violence, a child using violence to try to get their own way, or if they're anxious, or for many reasons aggression may present itself. Another common behaviour would be that they need acceptance, and acceptance is one of the PACE parenting values. I'll put a link for you for that one. But acceptance and needing attention can then lead to some quite irrational behaviours. So you might find something odd quite happening in an environment where you have the family get-togethers, something that you're not expecting, and that is because the child is just wanting to get your attention and wanting to have your acceptance. Another common behaviour could be over-compliance, in that the child is trying to do everything to please you, particularly early on in the honeymoon period. It's obvious that it's not natural from them. They just want to be accepted by you. They don't want to think that you may not be pleased with them, and so they become over-compliant. And you may find that they do this with strangers as well, as that they become over-affectionate and over-compliant with strangers. And my last point for you is irrational fears and phobias that you don't know where they're coming from. They don't make any sense to you, but they're triggers from the past, and there may be fears that actually make it very difficult for the child to enjoy certain things in life. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you did, and take a look on all my playlists on my channel. Thank you.